So, two things I like to do in the morning is, you know what, I would take this but with smaller risk. With trips, cars, expensive restaurants every single day. Hello guys, welcome to another day in the life video. So for this one I want to give you a sort of a raw picture into what I do every single day, my routine, what I do for trading, maybe some content as well. So it is currently around 1 p.m. Now I don't wake up at 1 p.m. I usually wake up at 9 a.m. but I had some work I needed to do in the morning, so basically let's get it started with the routine right now. So we are here on my PC. For anyone that is interested, I use a MacBook and I use this widescreen monitor AOC. It's a pretty old one. I probably need to update it. But the first thing I do is I check the news. So for this sort of second strategy that I'm trading, I need to know what is happening in the world. I need to know about the fundamentals. So two things I like to do in the morning is there's this account on Twitter called Walter Bloomberg, and he gives you breaking news for the day. So you can see you get Bloomberg news without actually paying for the terminal, and the terminal costs I think $28,000 per year. So yeah, this is a pretty good alternative, and for me it is even more than I need. The next thing I like to do is I like to watch Trader Nick. So Trader Nick posts a video, usually once per day. He also has a live stream, but he posts a video once per day where he talks about the fundamentals, okay? So the last one was this one, and in the first, let's say 5 to 10 minutes, you can actually learn a lot about what happened in the last day in the markets. I think for this one I did watch it on my phone, and there is some concern about the US's credit rating. You can see that gold is pushing higher as well. So yeah, I highly recommend to everyone, watch for Trader Nick, watch his content, because it's really helpful if you want to learn about the fundamentals. Okay, after that, so let's say I watched the Bloomberg terminal, let's say I watched Trader Nick's video, then I do a market forecast. So two strategies. We have the fundamental strategy and we have the OG strategy, so purely technical analysis, purely 1 hour chart. I just go through these assets, I see what is moving and what is not looking so great. I am done with the forecast. So what am I looking for today? Well, as you can see, I do the fundamental analysis and I also do the technical analysis. So for today, I looked at the charts. I also looked at the edge finder to see what is good with the fundamentals and the general macroeconomic picture. So the Nasdaq, I'm looking for buy setups, but I need a pullback. Bitcoin, looking for buy setups, but I need a pullback. Then you have US oil. We have the DAX. DAX is actually pretty nice here. It is at all-time highs compared to, let's say, the S&P 500. So the European stock market or the German stock market is doing quite well and possibly outperforming the American stock market. So definitely interested in buy setups on the DAX. For the second strategy, I have the Euro US dollar, which is on the 1 hour chart ascending and possibly forming an ascending channel, which would be a bearish structure. So yeah, for the second strategy, I only have one currency pair on the watch list. So this gets posted in the Zentum trading Discord. So now the plan is to go to the gym. I am actually taking the bike with me because the rain has calmed down, but I still don't have like a chin mount or a helmet mount for the camera, so I can't film that, unfortunately. I will try to put in the bike ride for the next vlog. Maybe I'll get a microphone for the helmet as well. I think that would be pretty cool. So see you guys at the gym. I'm back. I'm back in the flat. So the gym is done. I had lunch as well. And we're back on the charts. So during the day I have my phone, of course, always with me. And I am actively checking the charts, the daily chart and the 1 hour chart. But of course, when I'm on the PC, maybe 2 or 3 times per day, I'll do a deep dive into what I'm seeing. So we're now on TradingView. Let me go through this. So let's see. I mean, Nasdaq, I'm not getting that pullback. Bitcoin, damn, Bitcoin is flying all-time highs almost. I have some long-term Bitcoin holds. What about Ethereum? Okay, Ethereum not so much, but Bitcoin also not getting that pullback to get in on more of a short-term trade. So US oil, nothing much. I want to see more bullish momentum. German 40, the DAX, it's not pulling back. What I don't want to see, I don't want to see the Nasdaq just fly away with me. You know, I would like to get a bit of a pullback. There's this inefficiency right here, this gap that you can see. Price usually likes to retest gaps, okay, especially on stocks. So maybe we can pull back to that level. Hopefully we pull back to that level. I also have some long-term S&P holds. So if it does go flying without me, it won't be, let's say, that tragic, but I would like to get a bit of a pullback. Then we go to the currencies. This is the second strategy that I'm trading, or like the OG strategy. Euro dollar is still kind of ascending in no man's land. Aussie dollar, or sorry, pound, nothing much. Aussie dollar is flat and range bound. EJ range bound. AJ range bound, NJ range bound. So the JPY pairs are looking corrective right here, I have to say. What's the game plan for the rest of the day? Well, it's Wednesday, so we have the Zentum call at 6 p.m. London time. Now it's time to do some work in terms of either market research. So what I'm doing currently is I'm researching options. I want to possibly get into options trading. The problem is for Europeans, options trading is pretty limited. You need to have a lot of capital. So I'm not sure if I will be able to pull it off, but it's definitely good to know everything about options. So I will either do that or I will do some, let's say, content work, so social media work, try to see which kind of videos I can make a schedule for the videos. I definitely want to grow the channel. I want to pass those 10,000 subscribers mark. I want to do some lives as well. I can see that live videos are really good for growing channels. I don't know why. I prefer to do long form stuff like talking head stuff than live videos, but if they work, if they grow the channel, if they help people as well, I might do more of them. Yeah, I think these are both a 9, to be honest. Yeah, they look pretty good. Corrective overall. You do have the descending channel though. And this is a nice sweep of this area. So that's definitely an added confluence. You know what? I would take this, but with smaller risk. Time for the protein shake. So what I like the most is this brand, Weider. Right here, you can order it on Amazon. And so the taste that I like the most is chocolate. This one is cookies and cream. I have to tell you, this one sucks. Okay, so don't order this one, just order chocolate. I wanted to try something new. Turned out to be not so good. So chocolate, this brand, Protein 80 Plus on Amazon, that's the best. Look at Bitcoin here. So we are at the all-time highs. Damn. Definitely pumping higher with a lot of force. This is the daily chart, so we just broke it. We have touched, I think, 110,000, but we just could not go through, so now we are retracing. I do have a long-term hold of some crypto like Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's right here on this little ledger wallet, which I highly recommend you guys pick up if you have some crypto. I mean, even if you lose this thing, you still have the phrases that keep all of your crypto safe. So Bitcoin is the big winner for today. Other than that, I don't think a lot of charts were moving. I mean, if we check on the US stock market, we are a little bit down. You know, we had a down day on US stocks. As far as gold goes, gold is doing okay. Kind of a positive day for gold. But trade recap, I haven't taken any trades, okay? Haven't taken any trades today, just watching stuff. I have my alarms set, as you can see. Also, Trader Nick has posted a new video, which I'm probably gonna watch as part of market research after I film this. What I also like to do, shout out to Chris Pulver on the Trader Nick live stream. So I love to watch Chris Pulver's part when I'm in the gym. So when I'm at the gym, I just skip to Chris Pulver. He has a great market breakdown. He really goes into a lot of detail and he discusses options, which is something I really want to learn more about. So options trading. And one more thing, guys, if you are on Spotify, just switch to YouTube Music, because when you buy a subscription, you get YouTube Premium, which is a lifesaver with all of the freaking ads lately. But YouTube Music, the randomizer is so much better. I remember on Spotify, I used to get, I don't know, just 10 songs on repeat. It kept reshuffling the 10 same songs, but YouTube Music really does the work. And you get some interesting stuff when you click on the radio option for a song. You really get a big mix inside of that. That's about it for the day in the life. This was just a classic Wednesday in the life of a trader. So for most of the day is I check the charts, do my forecasts, do the market research, watch for the macroeconomics, fundamental numbers. We got some fundamental numbers on the Japanese yen, which were bearish on the Japanese yen, so I'm looking for some buy setups on currencies such as the New Zealand Japanese yen. And also I had some meetings. I have this content I'm gonna edit after I film this video. So it's nothing special. I mean, the life of a trader is nowhere near what it's portrayed on social media, with trips, cars, expensive restaurants every single day. Just not sustainable. You cannot be a real trader and just run around the city for the whole day. That's also one of the things I wanted to touch on for this last segment of the video. A lot of people think that trading is gonna give them a lot of freedom of time and that they can basically quit their 9 to 5 and just trade for a couple of hours during the day, spend the rest of the day, I don't know, watching TV or going on trips or being on the beach. And in theory, you can do that if you have your laptop with you all the time, but it's just not practical at all, because I have my big screen here and I just love working on the big screen. I have tried working on the small laptop screen. It's not really doable, okay? You need the big screen, you need your whole setup, you need like a dedicated office space, you need your keyboard, your mouse. Real traders, especially the ones on the top, I'm talking about S&P Capital level traders, like the 0.01% that makes $1 million or $10 million in 1 year, they treat trading as basically playing sports at the highest level. Okay, so like basketball players, football players, those traders at S&P Capital, or just any trader that is in top 0.01%, they're researching the markets, they're staying on top of their game, they're watching what is happening with the price for 8 to 10 hours per day. It's not easy at all, it's very hard on your psychology, but they love trading, they love the game, you know, it's like basically the best computer game you can play. So it's pretty funny with the contrast that you get on social media with all of the fancy lifestyle stuff, which is good marketing, I'm not gonna lie, but it paints a really bad picture. Definitely subscribe, because I'm gonna be doing more of these day in the life videos. I'm gonna get a camera for the motorcycle. I'm gonna be going to the seaside a lot, where I do have a boat that I can use, so I'm gonna film a lot of content. It's gonna be very fun, so subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. If you guys would like to join us on our Wednesday calls, if you would like to trade with us or learn to trade with us, definitely check out zentumtrading.com. You can join for free, try it out. If you like it, you can become a paid member. And I believe that is one of the best things you can do for yourself as a trader, is get a community of real traders around you so that they can guide you through those toughest parts of a trading career, right? We have experience, we know the mistakes that most traders make, we know why most traders quit, and we teach you about that so you know what to avoid. That's it for the video. Stay tuned for more day in the life stuff.